I will wait for you for 1,000 summers. I will wait for you till you're back beside me, till I'm holding you and forevermore sharing your love. Woo! Play it for me, boys. Clock will take away the hours one by one. Then the time will come when all the waiting's done. The time when you return and find me here and run straight to my wedding arms. If it takes forever, I will wait for you for 1,000 summers. I will wait for you till you're back beside me, till I'm holding you and forevermore sharing your love, and forevermore sharing your love. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Media
It's
offline.
funny. I tell her, make sure she's in camera. She runs the other that way.
She is. I can see it from here.
She's been laughing. Oh, no, now she's in camera.
No, she's in camera.
Anyway, welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. You know, we have one day to tomorrow. Tomorrow's touchdown
Yes,
day
tomorrow's
for the
always
next
the day after today.
No, it's not.
Well,
always.
tomorrow's always one day until
Not for
tomorrow.
everybody.
Tomorrow's one day until tomorrow from today.
If you
It's
saw
your
the
fault.
morning show,
It's her fault.
every studio has a co-host that tells you how to do this.
It comes with the genetic code.
Not everybody has it tomorrow.
So be grateful we do.
That's right. But what I'm saying, can we get back to the bit? Can you take a patch out of this one, please? Take one
only-
out. Remove.
And I'm only on 3 and not 4.
If you go to 5, I'm out of here.
And a shot of vodka, what can I tell you?
Oh, God. Anyway, so tomorrow begins D-Day for us. Countdown to the next 4 days.
Josh.
What's wrong with your nose? Is there something wrong with your nose? Am I ever going to get this bit out? Hello, Lucy. Okay, so we got... What the hell's in the coffee?
What'd you do?
Steve, help me here, Steve.
It's delicious.
What can I tell you?
Anyway. Where was it?
Tomorrow's D-Day.
Oh, tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow anyway?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow we got FAU. The kids are doing their presentation, which I hear is sold out. Jaycee, they got almost 200 people going to that thing, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, you're always so helpful. The barn's burning, Jaycee. Oh, let me throw you in it.
No,
Like,
let
who
me use a
does
bigger
that?
match. Anyway, and then on Friday we got Jaycee Drisen in the house. I don't care how many people show it. It ain't about that. It's about saying thank you to our vets.
True.
My brother, who is not with us, is not with me anymore, was a veteran. So I'm going to carry his picture in my pocket because, you know, I never, ever, ever, since he died over 28 years ago, ever said thank you, Harry. Never, because he was my brother. So your brother, you don't say thank you. What do you don't do that. But I will tomorrow.
That's
on
wonderful.
Friday. I will on Friday. And then Saturday, what are we cooking with gas on Saturday? You got that movie.
Saturday, we've got American-ish, the movie, so it is a premiere. I just found out that Roy Wall, the director, is going to be here in studio on Friday for an interview.
It just keeps going.
I just found out. What time should he
What
be
were
here?
you going to tell me?
I found out about 15 minutes ago from our producer that he's going to be here on Friday, coming in at 11:30. He wants to do a little zhuzh before we go live at 12.
Little what?
Zhuzh.
What the hell is that?
It's not a meet and greet. It's just like a get to know you zhuzh. I don't know. How do you describe zhuzh? It's a zhuzh.
What do you mean, yeah? You know what a Jewish is?
You are now Jewish. It's a zhuzh.
Oh, it's a Jewish thing?
It's like a Yiddish
Oh.
zhuzh. It's just a thing. It's a zhuzh. It's just kind of like all
It's
encompassing.
like a push, you know, like a little, you know.
In gambling, I know what a push is.
Like a pre-push, you know.
Okay, yeah,
kind
yeah.
of.
Like a pre-push. You
Like,
don't get push.
Like
It's like
there's
a...
a zhuzh here from
How many
Jaycee.
patches you got on?
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing a little zhuzh for the movies
No,
at
you a
Del
lot of
Rey on
zhuzh.
Friday, so it's a little zhuzh. Yeah.
So American-ish, the movie is going to be special premiere on Saturday at Movies of Del Rey at 7:30. We've got the writer, the director, some of the cast and crew, and the producer joining us all the way from New York and wherever they are located in the United States to promote this movie before it goes on to Amazon. So a meet and greet, questions, red carpet, coming out and have some fun. And tickets are only $8, so it's just to cover some of the costs of the screening. And come on out and let's just fill some seats.
And it was our producer, Hot Wheels, Royce, actually put this together. Because she went to school, the same school that he went to, but there's an age gap in this, so we have to clear that up on Friday.
Correct.
But she went ahead and she did this on herself, by herself. Yesterday we had Toy Story on here from the ESPN football game where they had the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Falcons play, and then they had another channel. They had it in cartoon form in real life. We interviewed them yesterday. I'm gonna tell you, that was a bucket list right there. Could not believe you had ESPN in our studio. We are from New York and Connecticut. It was an unbelievable deal. And then Sunday, just got off the phone, the Alzheimer's Walk are asking for everybody's gonna be in the show. We're gonna have Megan, we're gonna have Jaycee Drisen, we're gonna have Johnny T singing on set. We're gonna go up there. We invite everybody to come out there. If you come out, I'll put you on the set, just say hello, hello, hello. Brooklyn Cafe Presents is what I wanna do. And I'm gonna tell you, what a treat to have Megan sing. You're gonna love it. But this lady on stage, you know, we're getting closer to that Miami Stadium. I'm telling you. The amphitheater's close, one step closer. Steve, help me here, Steve.
It's coming.
It's coming. So we invite you to join us from 11 to 1 out at the Sunset Cove Amphitheater down west. Finally got the bid out.
That was it, huh?
I'm just letting you calm down because I'm gonna tell you, you're a little spooky.
It's a lot of stuff going on in my head. I mean, do you know how, what? There's a lot of things in there. Be me for just a moment in time. But we had a great show. We had the Reinvented Life, and we have to get all our information out for our guests that are coming on. We have a world-renowned artist joining us on the 1 o'clock hour through Allison at Relevant Communications. We've got artist Kef, K-E-F, joining us. He's in from Berlin, and his artwork is going to be featured at Onesimo Fine Art Galleries this weekend with the artists such as Banksy and all these world-renowned artists. Kef is the #1 selling artist, price point in the U.S. currently today, and he just did a piece for charity for cancer awareness
And he's
for
here.
Robert Plant last week, October 22nd.
Yep.
So he happens to be in town, and he and Allison will be in studio for the 1 o'clock hour.
That should be a lot of fun.
So you wonder what's in my head. Can't imagine. Plus we had ESPN Toy Story yesterday. We've got all of you today, so I just got to make you look good, that's all. I got to
You're
make
making
sure
me
you're
look
good.
good.
On all this. I got to prep you.
Is there like a tightening of these patches?
Tightening of the screws. You want to have one more song from Jaycee Drisen?
No, she wants to talk first. Jaycee, she likes to do things with rhythm.
I like to talk, you know. That's why I have a talk show
That is
that's
true.
on
When
every
is your- yeah, when is
every
Tomorrow
other
night.
Thursday night right here, the Jaycee Drisen show.
Your show is
7:30
airing tomorrow.
p.m. to 8 p.m. every other Thursday, and I like to schmooze. So I talk, I sing. Sometimes I have guests on my show. It's pretty awesome. A half hour goes really, really fast.
I know, doesn't it?
It's amazing how fast it goes.
I gotta
right?
tell you,
Crazy.
we went through rehearsals yesterday, last night. We went through sound rehearsals, stage rehearsals, and everything else. And I gotta tell you, not for nothing, I sat in the back and I watched Josh and Steve put her, and she was singing up there. My God, this sound. Because they improved it from the first time we did
Yeah,
this.
the sound's much
We
better
took
than our show in
much
July.
Better.
Yeah.
Dawn heard it in the lobby. right?
Glenn's like, you're missing it. So we all came running in. The sound is amazing, what they've done in the theater.
It sounds great. It's, it's in the movie theater, so you got to have good sound. It's that surround vibe, surround sound. So it's pretty impressive. And with the videos above my head while it's going on, it's just very touching. And the production team, the crew, everybody did such an amazing job on putting all the film clips together. Josh is like unbelievable, right?
Did you see that man light up last night as we were leaving? Had his Vietnam baseball cap on, so we invited him to come on Friday night. He was so honored and so excited. And I think people just need that special zhuzh, that invitation of please come join us to feel special.
It's so true. On Saturday, I was at PBI Airport for the honor flight because partial proceeds of the concert on Friday is going to the honor flight. And there had to be 1,500 people in the airport in it was American Airlines, and they're all like waiting for them to come off the flight. And it starts out with the bagpipes, coming down the walkway, and then all the veterans and the guardians that go with the veterans on this flight are coming. It is so emotional. It is so heartwarming to feel the love in that place. I've never experienced it. I've never gone to an honor flight, ceremony, welcoming them home. It was unbelievable. It was just really heartwarming. So I think that really makes it more, for me, like every song, every lyric is that's what it's all about. It's all about the veterans and the love that we have for all of them. So I hope everybody comes out on Friday night to show their love and support for our vets and honor them.
And it's to get real here for a second. For those of you who listen to our show, and we've been doing this 8 years now, we know we're going through a real hard time. And just to be real for a minute. And if you're glued to your CNN, I'm going to tell you, it's not a healthy situation for you right now. It really isn't. Come out and entertain your mind for a little bit. There's going to be security there and everything else. You don't have to worry about that. We're taking the extra steps. I understand that I think all the shows are being canceled on Friday except for Jaycee, or are they going to keep playing? We don't know.
They keep playing.
You think so? I don't know about that because they want to make sure that you feel safe about coming out, because a lot of people, what we're hearing is because of what's going on right now in our community, which happens to be largely Jewish, people are staying home. So I'm just telling you, come on out. Everything's going to be cool. It's going to be safe. We're going to make sure that everybody gets in and out, gets home and everything else. And it's just a moment to sit back and say, I deserve this. I deserve to entertain myself here just a little bit and get this done. There's nobody better, more classier to do this than this lady that's sitting in studio today. So just think about that.
Thank you.
And we welcome you. And if you're a vet, we interviewed the group on Wednesday, was it?
Monday.
Monday? One of those days.
Honor Flight, Southeast
The Honor
Florida.
Flight.
Do you know they are celebrating their 50th anniversary flight in April? And they said they're one of the few chapters that is actually able to say that. So the first week in April, first weekend, they're going to be having their 50th anniversary flight. Each flight costs $140,000 to get the veterans to DC with their guardians, to spend the day like royalty, to do what they have to do, transportation, food, and then to come back. So all proceeds are all based on donations from everyone, just like you and us. It is not funded by the government. There are no funds or grants that support Honor Flight. It's every little bit does count. So portions of our proceeds from Friday night will be going there, and if anyone wants to make another donation separately, we can put it in with all of it, or you can just make a separate donation right to them.
But this one is special, this next flight, because they're celebrating and honoring veterans from the Vietnam War. So Vietnam vets are going to go first. And I got to tell you, when I was a kid and I was growing up in the Bronx, my uncle, my cousins, a lot of people went to Nam. Some of my friends didn't come back. Some of the family friends did not come back. And they were never celebrated. Vietnam vets were never, ever celebrated. They were treated like I've never seen anything in this country ever. And I'm going to say it's not that they treated them badly or good. It just wasn't fair. It was not fair. So for her to say that they're going to honor the veterans of Vietnam, I'm all in. Whatever, I told her, whatever you want to do for us to promote this thing and make it bigger. Now, they don't need us because They've been doing this. They're very successful at how they do it. We would love to interview them like we did over here in Studio B that one time, which we fell into it on that one. But it's just the honorable thing to do for our veterans. Because, you know, in the draft, when you got drafted, you didn't ask to go. You had to go, right? So you had to go do what they told you to do. It was the laws, like what's happening right now over there. And the bottom line is, don't hate on the people, hate on the system. If we had no war, we wouldn't have to have a draft. If we got along with one another, we wouldn't have to have this insane way of defending yourselves and putting billions of dollars. You know, you talk about I'm putting billions towards missiles and that. You want to stop that nonsense and get along with one another. Stop looking at skin and beliefs and all that red, blue, and everything else that goes with that nonsense. Just stop doing it. You know, if you stop doing it and you're grateful for the things you have in your life, then maybe we can get back to business of enjoying music and enjoying one another. That's all I'm saying. But the vets from Vietnam that are being honored, when she said that, she got my attention. And they're going to be doing that in April, right?
Well,
So
they're
I'm
honoring everybody.
Everybody,
They
but the
said
vets are going first.
World War II vets go to the top of the list based on age and everything.
'Cause there's
If
not
you
many
are
left.
a World War II vet and you would like to be part of the honor flight, you go to the top of the list and you get to go with your guardian. If anyone else, Vietnam or Korea, that's based on first come, first serve is what it is, but World War II vets go first regardless of the flight.
Well, I know that she specially mentioned the Vietnam vet, which is what I want. But I wanna celebrate with you on Friday night for all the vets, every vet in this country.
All the vets, yeah.
that have been here. And Jaycee's
My
gonna
dad was a
bang
vet.
it
I
out.
mean, yeah, it's just, it always held a very special place in my heart. You know, my dad was ill growing up. He got sick very young, and I was a child at the time, and I remember growing up, I spent so much time going to the VA hospitals, taking him to the doctors, and you know, and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, it's special, very special for me. Anyway, so yeah, and you know, the honor flight, the whole thing, it's all volunteers.
Yes.
All volunteers.
That's what it's about. So, you know, if we could do something to help, why not, right? Why not? So that's why we're doing the honor flight.
So come out and join us Friday night for the Jaycee
Yeah.
Drisen concert, Movies of Del Rey events. You can get tickets at events.amp2.tv. You can get tickets on Eventbrite. You can get tickets at Movies of Del Rey. You can even get tickets at the door on the night of.
That's
But
true.
Just come on out, have some fun, support our vets, support the cause, and come out for some amazing music. You got one more for us to take us to commercial break?
I do. I have a special song
What a
actually
treat.
that
You wanna-
that my buddy Freddie loves. It's one of his
okay. So
favorite
let's
songs.
Let's set this up and let's do it when we come out of commercial. When we come back. This is my favorite song that she's about to sing. Since I was
Meet my co-host.
8.
I say red, and he says
No,
Blue.
let's just set it. Can we like do something a little special here?
sure.
I'll give you another Freddie Coffin.
All right, I guess we're taking a commercial break. More to come. We'll be right back.